Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott with CircWorks, and this is 100 Days of Making Comics. What is 100 Days of Making Comics? Well, it's where I put aside at least 30 minutes a day to work on my own personal comic book project. My project, Young and the Dead. These are the deluxe artist editions. They're available at circworks.com. It is the story about a bunch of kids in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. It's kind of like Goonies meets Night of the Living Dead. And if you don't know, now you know. So what's going on today? Well, today is what day? We're on day 92, I believe. Yeah. So it is the last day of September. Tomorrow being October 1st, and I'm thinking about. Have you heard of this thing called Inktober? Maybe you have. I was just listening to the Artcasters from last Friday. No, Sunday. From last Sunday, and I didn't have a chance to get on that hangout, but it's a Google Hangout. It's hosted by Peter Palmiotti. Artcasters was started by Jeff Lafferty. He's got a whole, just a whole community that kind of surrounds this thing. And with that, they have these Google Hangouts where artists to get together and they talk about whatever. And they were kind of on the, they were talking about Inktober, and some people were going to do it, some people hadn't heard of it, some people, whatever. So I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's another one of these things started by Jake Parker, who also did the World Art Drop Day a while back. I participated in that. So I've been thinking, do I have time to do this Inktober thing, which is basically an ink sketch a day, 30 days. And that used to be what I would do. That was my regular routine. The first thing I did when I woke up, I went and did like an ink drawing, usually fan art or something. Later I started doing more original stuff, but it was just part of my daily routine, just as a warm-up. And so I've been thinking about doing it, but I did happen to pull out a bunch of these ink drawings that I did before, so I figured, what the heck, I'd share them with you. But this is the kind of stuff I used to do all the time, so it's just, there's so much other stuff going on. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna give it a shot. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And at least I gave it a shot. And that's something that I always tell people about these 100 days. If you think you might want to do it, give it a try. You never know. It may be great for you, maybe it's not, but at least give it a try. So anyway, I brought out some of these most of them were just fan art sketches, so I figured I'd show some of these to you. So here's one. This is Khan from Wrath of Khan, Star Trek, obviously. Now this is a series. I used to pick like themes, and I would just go through a theme and do different things. And this was a theme I did of costumes. This was around Halloween or whatever. So costumes that I wore, and at one time I was Khan from Wrath of Khan, and that was one of the costumes that I did. So I just did all these different Halloween costumes that either myself or my brother would wear growing up. So that was one of them. Here's another one. I don't know that this was any particular theme. I just thought it'd be cool to do Predator from Predator, movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm sure you're familiar with that guy. And a lot of these are really kind of cartoony. Here's my kind of cartoony Indiana Jones. You get another Harrison Ford character, of course, Han Solo. I really kind of like the style. I like to work with that quite a bit. Here's another Anakin Skywalker. Snake Plissken, him from Escape from New York and Escape from LA, which is kind of a ridiculously fun movie because it's just so bad. But anyway, and then I did a series. I was doing Harry Potter. And this is Professor Lupin from Harry Potter. Here is he who cannot be named, or should not be named, or shall not be named, or shan't be named. I don't know. Voldemort. I almost said Professor Voldemort. I don't think he was a professor. Okay, yeah. First you got the classics. Captain America. Goes with the shirt. I'm a big Cap fan. Always have been. Black Panther. Oh yes, the original RoboCop. That's what RoboCop should look like, folks. Except less cartoony in real life, I guess. Here's good old Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters, which just had their, was it 30th anniversary? Wow. And then I did a whole set of Monster, classic Monster, you know, Universal Monsters, and I think I sold a lot of them, so I don't have many left, but I still have the Mummy. Oh yes, and then of course Shogun Warriors, Mazinga. Very cool. And here's some more Shoguns. I don't remember all their names though. I just remember Mazinga. That was the one I had. So I never had this guy, but I wanted him. This, I think I may have had, yeah, I had this guy. I don't remember his name. So yeah, here's some more Harry Potter. There's Professor Snape. This is Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Mad Eye Mooney from Harry Potter. Oh, here we go. These ones I really like. I don't think I'll ever part with these. This is my Kiss. That's Gene Simmons, the Demon. You got Paul Stanley, Star Child. Ace Frehley, Space Ace Frehley. And of course, the cat, Peter Criss. He was always my favorite. And I did a couple other, I did Vinnie Vincent and Eric Carr, who aren't with the band. Yeah, but they were the only other ones who had makeup for a brief point of time, but I don't know where those ones went. Okay, here. Now, you've seen me, you know, pitch my comic book all the time, Goonies meets Night of the Living Dead. So here's some Goonies sketches I did. Of course, you got Sloth. And Mikey. It's Mikey, right? I should know that. Chunk. Data. That one was fun. I just love all his gadgets and stuff. Andy. Stephanie. Of course, Mouth. And so I think these are some of the first ones that I ever started off doing when I first started doing these daily sketches. I used to have a Boba Fett, but I think I sold him. So, and by the way, if any of these, if you happen to like any of these, some of them I might sell, some of them like I said, I might not want to part with. But anyway, yeah, just contact me, let me know. So I did a series of bounty hunters. So this was, I think Forlome. If I get him and the other guy, Zuckus, confused. Is this, maybe this is Zuckus. I don't remember. They look similar. They both got kind of bug faces. So yeah, this guy. And then this is Bosk and Dengar and IG-88. So anyway, so I was thinking since I started off doing those bounty hunters, I was thinking about trying out a new style and maybe starting off the Inktober with some Star Wars bounty hunters in a different style. So yeah, I'm really considering it. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow if I go through with it or not. But yeah, so I don't know how many of you other guys are going to participate, but if you are, let me know. I'd love to check out what you guys are doing. I think I heard that Peter Palmiotti may be doing it. Marshall Couture may be doing it. Yeah, I don't know who else that's doing the 100 days is also doing this Inktober challenge, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Also, you know, I do my fan art Fridays and everything, so I can always do things for those, and maybe I'll record some of the drawings and then I can make videos of them, so just a little extra content. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about today. I did put in my 30 minutes today, but that's just about all, other than, you know, the time to do this video, but I got to get back to work. I got some client work and stuff to take care of. So until tomorrow, I will see you, and that is all.